Morning, everyone. Today is Friday, May 6th, and the time is 2022. The time is 10 a.m. We have a special meeting agenda with our HR department to consider personnel changes. Attending are Commissioners Duncan, Brooks, and Filios. Do we have any changes to the agenda? Hearing none. A couple of business items. They're brief. One is a board approval request for the Kootenai County updated sworn officer matrix, which is effective April 24th of 2022. That is last month. Sylvia, our HR director, go ahead, please.
Thank you for allowing us to have this special meeting with the payroll batch open. So we felt it was important to come forward to the board. So on Monday, May 2nd, HR had been notified by IT that they had been testing a function in New World that would allow for automation of mass rate increases. And that the feature would be available to use with this mid-year adjustment that we have for detention and emergency communications officers. So then on May 3rd, HR met with the auditor's office, IT payroll, and BOCC staff to demo this feature and see if it would work for us for this round of increases. And so we decided let's go ahead and try the feature. So after Kim was given access to that feature, we began the process to update information and looked at the matrices and the employee pay schedule that we had originally presented. And what we found during the validation process is that the rounding methodology that we used in our Excel spreadsheet versus how New World was rounding was not consistent, so we needed to get that resolved. And so Kim immediately notified Jennifer Locke and Grace of this situation, and we got Kim and Nancy and IT, like, let's see where this is happening. And Nancy immediately identified it's got to be a rounding issue. So really appreciate that effort. So we have resolved that, and before you, what you have is the sworn officer matrix with the update. And with the rounding issue, it adjusted hourly rates by 1 penny in a few of the steps, but not throughout the whole matrix. And so then from that, we had to update the employee pay report. So that's what you have before you. So you had originally approved the sworn officer matrix. Now there's an updated one. And I want to make sure everybody understands that there was no error with the prior documents. It's the rounding methodology of the two different systems.
That's fine.
And being able to use New World to do these mass rate increases. Because what that does is HR will upgrade, enter the information into New World, and then payroll gets it. And originally they would have to touch every single file. So in this situation, it's up to 90. It could be 900 employee files that they'd have to touch individually. They will still have to touch a few because there's always those unique situations where employees are mobile and they're moving into their positions or they're getting their certifications. But our overall goal with IT and everyone is that we can automate it and make it more efficient and streamline the process and not so manual intensive. So my request to you is to approve the sworn officer matrix at this time, effective 4/24 of 22.
Okay, and should we indicate that it's an edit or a modification due to a system or?
Sure, that'd be great. It's really based on the system, not anything that was done wrong.
Because of a system change?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
fair
you.
enough. You guys okay?
Yep.
Motion?
I move that we approve the requested update to the sworn officer matrix, taking into account the new accounting process.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Filios.
Aye, motion's carried.
So you don't even need a
And
microphone.
so with the update to the sworn officer matrix, as I mentioned earlier, we have the employee pay report by individual for the board to approve based on this update with the new technology.
Okay, is that the second item now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, you didn't even
No,
bring it
that's all
up.
right. So basically, what we're considering is the updated approval request for mid-year employee increases for detention and emergency communication. Okay. Any questions?
Nope.
Motion?
I move that we approve the mid-year increases for the detention deputies and emergency communications officers effective 4/24/22, based on the new computation system.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Bilios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Do we have any public comment?
I did want to say, when we looked at this as a total, the impact just straight salary was like $29 with that shift in how the rounding was. So
For the
very
entire
immaterial.
year.
Minimal.
For the
For the entire
entire
year.
year. Yeah,
Okay.
unloaded.
Good job. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Nancy. Okay, public comment? None? 10:06, meeting adjourned. Thanks.